Hello and welcome back to another Hogwarts Legacy stream. I am Squishalski and welcome back to the stream. Now I apologise that last week I did not have a Hogwarts Legacy video to share. It's been a very busy couple of weeks. You may have noticed that myself and Lebo1985 have been sort of sharing some of our videos because we've both been really busy at the moment. So hopefully we're going to start getting back on track as normal. So anyway, without any further ado, and hopefully without me keep hitting into my blooming microphone, just move it around like that. There we go. Let's continue on. So I am now at level 30. So where was I last time? Well, I managed to save a few dragons. So yes, so I saved the dragons and I'm just continuing back through. So as soon as I get in, I'm going to have a look at my quest list. So let's open the quest list. So in the shadow of the study. Meet Sebastian outside the Slytherin common. So do you know what? I think I'm going to go do that. Let's go do that one.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Cool. Right. So, let me go to my map and see where it is that I need to go. So I'm there. So Hogwarts map. So you know what? Let's travel there. Let's get going. So, have you played Hogwarts Legacy? What are your thoughts on the game? Now, I actually quite like it. I'm not actually a Harry Potter fan, to be perfectly honest, but I am an RPG gamer fan. I do enjoy RPG games and that. And I have probably in the last year and a half, got into like the farming games. So, yes, I am really enjoying those. And they're kind of similar-ish to RPG games. Not quite the same, but they have that same sort of concept. You've got like quests to go through and stuff. Oh, and talking about that, actually, I managed to get my old Fable 2 disc back from my brother-in-law. So yes, he's had it for years. He told me, no, I gave it back to you. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. And I now have it back. And that was actually the game that got me into RPGs, to be fair. Because I just really enjoyed it. Right, anyway, where the hell am I going? Here we go. Right. Do, 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 do. There we go. I need to go here. And then meet with Sebastian. Excellent.
My mother would like to speak with you. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Cool, I will go to attack.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Cool, right. Talk to Sebastian now that I'm here.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
Cool, right.
He's this way.
Go.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Yeah, I don't like that poltergeist. Can't remember. Peeves, that's his name.
There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Well,
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? A scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
That is a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
that was easy.
I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
So, we've got that and those 2 here. So, if I remember correctly...
Confringo!
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Let's go.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was
Lewis.
a good one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
No, but we also want... Reparo. That's transfiguration. Where's repairing? Oh. Already assigned it.
Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
Lumos.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Lumos. It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us.
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from had closed, and there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Oops.
Lumos.
Okay, so let me just have a look and.
Confringo! The dial requires focus.
Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Okay, so.
Lumos.
Right, so the last Slytherin series buried his scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors. I am a descendant, and yet I feel unwelcome. Lighting these braziers in the corridor is helping. I shan't lose heart. Challenge by challenge, I will make it my way through. Okay.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Noctua.
Okay, so.
Revelio.
So there's something around here. Right, get back
Lumos.
here. Okay. So let's have a look round. I feel like. They are gates, right? So let's
Revelio.
that.
Lumos.
Right, so I need to unlock some of the gates. So first off, let's have a look at this gate down here. So we have like a moon and circle and then an infinite snake. Okay, so use
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play
circle.
games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
So I've got that one there.
Matching the symbols did open it. Lumos.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first.
Okay.
Nice work.
Revelio.
So
Confringo.
okay, I failed the dial and it struck my face as if it were a real serpent. But I must find a way forward for my family's sake. We should not require children to conform to old traditions. This scriptorium must have proof that there's more to our legacy than meets the eye.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Revelio.
Okay, right. Let me
Lumos.
try another. I want to try that other door. Right, is it here? Yes. So this is some kind of lion and an iron. A lion and an iron. Okay, so a lion and an iron.
That sounded promising.
Lumos. Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
So is that the one around here? Yes, it is. Right. Extraordinary. This journey is painful but rewarding. I shall soon find the scriptorium and discover untold secrets regarding our house founder, Salazar Slytherin. Intended more than what we've become. I know it.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Okay, so this is then a fish and some weird triangle thing. Right, so the question is... fish and a weird triangle thing.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Revelio.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads
Lumos.
where.
Ah!
Another welcoming sort, was he? Every dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far. Don't give up.
Lumos.
Unless the fish is on the top. Fish.
I imagine the speeds vary and symbols differ for every dial.
Okay, so let's... so you need to go back down there. Right, but... not that way, it's this way! Right. So let's take a good look at this symbol. Oh, so it's a fish, and then the triangle, the pyramid. Fish and then pyramid. Right. Fish and then the pyramid. Is it up here? Yeah. Fish and pyramid. Fish and pyramid. Cool, right.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
Right. Oh my god, this is really annoying. I like how they leave me to go on my own.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. Salazar Slytherin created a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I'd visited him here. Now, if he looks for me alone, I've led him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish him no ill. I wish we had parted on better terms.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak.
Okay.
Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous, I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution.
Ooh.
If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
Okay. Dun dun dun.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Right. So. Crucio. Gotta fucking hurt.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Are you all right?
That pain. It was excruciating, but I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Okay, so, ooh, there's a book, there's a book.
Sebastian, Ominous, there's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
Revelio.
Let's collect that page. Cool, right. Okay, so unidentified. I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I had dared hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own, that he understood why the caliber of student needed to be exceptional. But he has fallen prey to the ridiculous notion that Muggle-borns are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter. Thoughts he had not yet put voice to. I tire of the discord and can no longer bear witness to the corridors full of inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with a heavy heart that I know I must go from here. I shall place the creature in a deep sleep in its chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my views, a descendant willing to reverse the damage that the others have so carelessly thought, one who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts that would serve only to stain my legacy. Nice.
Revelio.
Cool. Ish.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. You couldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Slytherin dungeon.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Okay. Nice. So that quest is now done. So let's take a look at the rewards. And I'll keep fucking headphones on this thing. Right. So I know that I have some recognized gear. Excuse me. Quite a bit of unrecognized gear, actually. Yeah, quite a bit. Right. Okay, so I'm just going to take a quick look through everything, get rid of all of these really annoying exclamation points. Just because why not? 'Cause they're... Okay, cool. Right. Talents. Heavy. So, dark arts. Spells. 2. Transformation spell. Okay, stealth. I've got stealth. Room of requirement. Yeah, not really. Okay, cool. Basic impacts reduce a spell. Right, and then hang on a minute. What was? Oh no, that's another. Successful plague blocks will contribute to the ancient magic meter. I may do that. Right, and I'm going to have a come back to that one. Let's have a look through my collection. Yay! Cool. Yes. Aha. Sweet. Yes, right. And quests. Now let's have another look through. What is Mum's the word? Cincinnati. Poppy. I'm going to do that one. I'm going to go talk to Poppy. So I'm going to need the map. Actually, first of all, before I talk to Poppy, I'm going to go to the secret rooms. I'm going to go back to the room of requirement, and I'm going to get the items that are unidentified and identify them, and then make adjustments accordingly, and then sell my other stuff. Excuse me. Yeah, cool. Cool. Right, so let's make the adjustments that I need. Yeah, that. Don't. I hit the wrong button. Annoying. But I also want to change the appearance. Yeah, no, not quite. I don't particularly want. I like the other. There we go. That one. I prefer that. There we go. Right. Okay, so now let's go talk to Poppy. Excuse me. Oh, she's gonna be. Excuse me? Oh, yes. So, let's go here. Go talk to Poppy and see what else is going down. Bah. Bah.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Cool. I feel like there's some more than that. Oh, there we go. I think this is apple. Perfect. Nice. Ooh, search the bag. Okay, and let's go to 3.6 and speak with Poppy. Right. No, gold. Oh my god. What? Okay. So let's go back up to here. And in here.
Business in Hogs over here.
Okay.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar. And Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Oh, let's...
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
Cool, right.
I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Perfect. Okay. So, next quest. Let's have a look. Quests. Let's go speak with Natty. So I think she's back at Hogwarts. Mum's got it 60. Just go there. It kind of seems close enough. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't know. But we shall see. We shall see. Oh, I need to wait him. Hey.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Nice.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. and I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Oh, so on to the next quest. Let's start getting through these. Shadow of Discovery. Right, so now I need to go to the Undercroft and speak with Sebastian. So let's get there. Right, let me travel there, get to the Undercroft, have a little chat with Sebastian, see what's going down.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Cool. Okay, let's go. Ooh. Right. Anyway, more for them all. Right, let's go. Okay, so let's have a look.
You'll never believe what
Nope,
I've learned.
so let's do it.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We should.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise, I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Okay. Interesting. Right, so I'm going to go back to the room of requirements. Let's see. I don't think I've got anything that's actually I can tell by scanning. No, unidentified here. Right. So actually I'm going to end it there for now. So let me just save again. Go. So I'm going to actually leave it there for now, and that's a little bit shorter than the hour, but that's fine. It's just I kind of don't want to get too far into it and then kind of cut halfway through some major part in it. So yes, I'm going to leave it there for now. So if you like this content, please do comment, please do subscribe, comment, like, share, and let me know your thoughts. And obviously do follow me on my socials as well. So until next time, I'm going to say goodbye. And yeah, keep in mind about what might happen next, because you never know. Anyway, until next time, I will see you later. Bye for now.